This hearing of the Committee on Foreign Affairs will come to order.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you, sir. Good to see you. How you doing?
Good to see you. We've worked together on a number of issues in the past.
A lot of years.
I've got three specific things I'd like to ask you about very quickly, two of them very quickly anyway. Number one, you've already been alerted in the hearing as to our concerns, and you've already expressed your concern about the MEK's vulnerable situation in Camp Liberty. We do know that there was an attack on February 8th, or last February, I guess it was the 9th, and 8 people were killed, along many were wounded. We have asked them to take down the structures, they have not asked them, the structures giving them protection have been taken down. Are we going to hold, the question is are we going to hold the Maliki government responsible for their safety, and if there is another attack and more of them are murdered, are we going to withdraw any of, will the administration withdraw its requests for aid to a regime that's murdering innocent refugees in a camp that we helped put there? That's number one. Number two, why don't you go ahead and answer number one? Are we in any way going to pressure the Maliki regime on this issue?
I raised this issue directly with the Prime Minister when I was there a couple of weeks ago. We are deeply engaged in this. The answer is yes, we are looking for accountability, and we are working very hard to provide safety.
Accountability for the Iraqi government is important on this issue.
It's the Iranian government that I believe was behind
well,
the attacks,
I will have to say
we need the Iraqi government to help provide security.
Maliki's coziness to the mullahs in Iran is disturbing.
And Mr. Secretary, lastly, I have 2 questions for written reply to allow the Camp Liberty residents in Iraq to go back to Camp Ashraf. The double-layered T-walls that were protecting the camp were removed, and now the residents are vulnerable to armed attacks as they were on February 9th when 8 residents were killed. Will the U.S. ask the Iraqi government to adequately protect the residents in Camp Liberty?
I met with Prime Minister Maliki a few days ago. We are working with them now in terms of trying to do interviews. We've actually run into some problems with that.
Finally, my third question is, we've got people that are trapped in a camp called Camp Liberty that have had a lot of protections removed. You may have addressed this earlier. I had to go to another committee. So to keep them from getting trapped in the past, can you tell us that you will move forward on getting them moved out of that camp to a safer camp? And I'll yield to you.
Congressman, thank you for those questions. I appreciate it. Your third question is about the MEK and being trapped in the past with respect to Camp Liberty versus Camp Ashraf. You know, Camp Ashraf has been judged to be not safe. Now, Camp Liberty has proven also to have its problems with respect to security, and I understand that, which is why I raised the issue with Prime Minister Maliki when I was there. And I'm not saying to you today that I'm satisfied yet that it has that. I am worried about the security situation there. And as such, we have been trying to raise our level of initiative to move people. We have contacted countless countries. We have been refused by countless countries. So we're trapped in a kind of round robin of different perceptions of what people's interests are here, and we're trying to work through that, and I can guarantee you it is a high priority.
I want to add my voice to that of Ileana Ross-Layton when it comes to the MEK residents of Camp Huria and the importance of us using our efforts with Iraq to make sure that they comply to international law and restore the protective barriers that had been there.